So this is a part 2, replacing the alternator. Okay, long story short, I'll try to just make it as short as possible. I couldn't see any video in YouTube like how to remove the alternator, like by the details, like everything in detail. But I really appreciate those people who just share their information, because like everyone showed how to took the bolts off. I mean, they didn't just put like with the details. They just only said like what we're supposed to do. Like you have to just remove the bumper first, and then you have to just remove the front. Or like one video I found out like there you don't have to remove the bumper off. But what did I do? Actually, you see tire zone. I didn't just actually took the tires off. And so what did I do? Like in the first part, I just took the bumpers off, to just hoping that I will just get into the alternator, and hoping that problem is gonna be the brushes. But actually at the conclusion I will just say what was the problem actually. So what did I do? I took the first bumper off in the first part, and the second part here, what did I do? I just took the bolts off from this, like where all those radiators attach it. I didn't actually unscrew none of any radiator, so I just kept it on it. What did I actually accomplished? I just only took the hose off to make sure that I will have enough space. I don't want to touch it right now, but I just took this one off, so now I have enough space to work. Because like whenever this is attached to the front, you don't have enough space at the front, because one of those bolts of the alternator that holds the alternator there, it is like this long. So if you just unscrew that one, you won't be able to just even take that one out of the alternator. So just make sure that you can you can take off the alternator. So I just I don't know why, but I know why, because I ordered the new intercoolers, and this is my old intercooler from I would just say passenger side. Yes, I took that one off. But when I took that one off, actually I just saw like it is easy from this side to work on alternator, to just take that one off. So I whenever I unscrewed all these bolts, I slid it a little bit back. I took this hose off, like to make sure I will have enough space. I don't want to just touch it right now because I don't want anything to fall. And then of course, to just take the alternator off, you need to just take the belt off. So how are you gonna just, like, if somebody doesn't know, I don't know the name of this thing in English, I'll be honest, but what I know, like if you're gonna use the ratchet, I forgot I think that was like a 17 millimeter. So you can actually push it, and that thing is gonna just actually pull it, and it's gonna move a little bit. So that's gonna give you a little bit just room to take the belt off. So you're gonna put like ratchet there, and then pull it to the back, and that's gonna just move, and it's gonna just give a little bit just room to take the belt off. So I did that one, and then when I took that one off, I didn't take like all the way off. So if you don't remember how to like, if you're just like me working on the car like a first time, or if you are not a professional, I'll just recommend take a picture of it or take a video for yourself, like how to put that one back on again, because nobody wants to just in the middle of the work to call someone who can do it. So just take a picture or just take a video, how can you put the back belt. And actually I did. So after that, I took the belt off, so I had enough space to work with the alternator. I took the 2 bolts off, like it is one, it is here, and one should be at this side. And also there is a 13 millimeter bolt that is attached to the ground at the back of the alternator. So when you're taking this bolt off, when you're unscrewing another one, then it is released. You can just only work on it and push it to the bottom, and then it's gonna come off. So you don't have to pull it, you don't have to just pull to the front, you don't have to pull to the top, you have to just only push it down, because it's gonna go down. And when you're gonna just work on it, like just play with it and push it down, it's gonna come off. Then after that, there's gonna be one, you see that one that's hanging out like a dead cable that's gonna be attached to the back of the alternator. So you're gonna just only, if I'm not mistaken, that was like a push and pull. Yes, so basically you're gonna push it down and pull it, push it down and pull it. So that should be simple. And yeah, whenever I took this intercooler off, I had enough space to just take the alternator from this side, from the bottom side, from this side. So whenever you're doing that one, you have to make sure that, like, I didn't just actually took everything off, so that's why now all hoses, they are attached. So whenever you're working on it, just make sure that you will not damage any hoses, any cables. Otherwise, it's going to increase another issue for later. So yeah, there is my alternator. I took the alternator off. I hope that is brushes. I unscrewed everything, I took off, but it's not a brush. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, should to be one of those bearings. So there's one bearing at the front, there's one bearing at the back. So back one actually makes a noise, like a just slightly noise that you can hear, that it has a loop, or it has a like a something like a interesting, like a sound in it. So it is not the regular bearing sound. So yeah, that it is, like this is what it is. Like I just took that one off. Now my actual next plan, either to replace it, or replace the parts, or replace the alternator by itself. But probably I will go just replace the alternator by itself, because fixing that one, I'll be honest, I will just take this, I will just explain this, I will just explain that way. So that is Audi, and alternator is at the bottom there. So every time when alternator has issue, you have to do the same thing, and it is a pain in the ass. You want to do it? Probably not. So to replace something that you have no clue, like bearings, it's not a good idea. It's better to just go and buy the new one and just put it there, and so you're not gonna deal with that one probably another like a couple of years. Hope so, because it has 2-year warranty. I mean, still 2-year warranty doesn't cover the labor part. It just covers only the material, that covers on the alternator. But anyway, this is what I want to just share with you. Like, I mean, you don't have to take this thing off. You can just only unscrew one. You can just unattach, just disconnect one of the hoses, and it should to be it. Like that one hose should to give you like a little bit of extra space at the front. And then you have to just take the belt off. Just whenever you're taking the belt off, just make sure that you will take a picture if you're just doing it first time, to just give you an idea like how you're gonna put it back. And 2 bolts for the alternator. So you're gonna take the alternator, like 2 bolts off, and there's a 1 bolt 13 millimeter at the back. So whenever you're gonna just take those 2 bolts off, you're gonna just only play with it and push it down. So it's gonna come off like that. Don't pull it forward, don't just pull it up. It's gonna push it down. And it is when you're gonna just push it down, you're gonna see this, it comes off automatically. And there's a one, actually, 13 millimeter at the back. You can unscrew that one, and then that cable there that is attached to the alternator, that is exactly what gives a power to the system and charges your battery. And other than that, done. Yeah, as I said, like for me that was easy, taking the intercooler off, because then you're just sliding it to the bottom. Done. Hopefully you're gonna like. If I had some people that they didn't like the video. I mean, if you don't like it, as Jay-Z says, just do like a REV and just go forward, man. Just if you don't like my lyrics, that's fine. I don't blame you, man. Like, I mean, you don't have to just listen to me, just skip it. You don't have to just put the like a stupid type of like a comments at the bottom, like this is the weird thing I've ever heard, like this is the, I mean, you don't have to just put like in it like a stupid type of like a comment. Like, I mean, I'm not a fan of you and you're not a fan of me. I'm not doing it because of to become a fan of someone or just become popular. This is what I do in my Audi. I'm just sharing the information, and if it helps someone, I'm lucky that it helped to someone. If you don't like it, as I said, if you don't like my lyrics, just rev it forward, man. Just don't mess up with anything. Just go and find another one, because I have 99 problems, man. I'm dealing with the 99 problems. Okay, this is my love, this is my crush, this is my dream car. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to just get rid of it. I have some issues. This is the one of those problems that I have to fix. Okay, but I'm on it, I'm doing it. So if you just want to just be part of it, just please just like it. If you want, just subscribe it. It's gonna give me like a more motivation to just share the more videos. But again, probably 8 minutes of this video is gonna be beneficial. And I didn't just say any numbers on the bolts, because you know, like the thing is, I'll be honest, I'm not I don't have enough, I mean, I don't keep it in my mind. Like, I just did it like a nighttime. That was like a 2.5 hour for me, like to take that thing off. But again, hopefully it's gonna help you like to just do this job like for 1 hour. Okay, like this is what I'm thinking, like to just help you out to do it like using as less hour as possible. But again, good luck with the Audis who has it. If you like it, thumbs up, subscribe to just be part of it. But if you don't like it, just rev it, skip it. Just do like this, do like this. So that's gonna just make it skip, and everything's gonna be fine. No worries. This is a project car, and this is an old car. That's gonna cost you a lot, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Just stay tuned. I'll just have probably part 3 and part 4, and how will and I'll have like another intercooler installation too. Man, it's fun. We're just getting 330 horsepower to close to 400 horsepower. This is what is the plan. Thank you.